Um, all right. Hi guys. I'm getting the stream basically ready. All right. This says I'm live. Hi guys. Let me just say hi in the live chat. What's um what's up, by the way? Everybody having an okay day so far? Um, I'm going to try doing 2 streams today just to see if I can. The next stream is going to be at about 6 my time, or in about 4 hours. Each stream is only going to be like an hour long. Um, Let me also share this link around so that people can come and see. Um, yeah, this says nobody's here for the moment, so I'm just gonna do some quick social media stuff. First stream is live. Maybe I should just type, "It's alive!" I'll probably do that on the stream before Halloween. I'm not going to be streaming on Halloween because I have a thing to do. And also it's Tuesday, not Wednesday. I would like to try to keep my streams to Wednesdays if possible, just because it's a nice break between the regular weekly content. I guess I will be taking requests during the stream. Just try to keep them not too terribly complex. Because it does take time. Last time I was only able to get 2 done, and they weren't even that bad. But oh, hi. I see you're on now. What's up? Let's see. I just need to post the stream link on my DeviantArt and I'm ready to go. How are you, by the way? Let me just check OBS here. Yeah, it says my volume's good. Can you guys hear me all right? Alrighty, let's get started. I did do some prep work this time for the 2 requests that I wasn't able to get done last time. I'm gonna start out with Goomba Fan 3000's OC. I feel like this design is a little creepier than what was intended, but it's what I came up with. Here we go. Let's just make sure this is perfectly... My pen is not fully opaque there. There we go. Their OC is very circular, so I decided to play with that. It came out weird. I'm umming again. That's what happens when I don't have a script, I guess. You don't give me a script, you take what you get, my friend. Oh, another watcher. Hi! So, anyway, on to the art, because that's what you guys are here to see. I'm not actually that into Undertale. Like, I think the character designs are cool and stuff, but I have no idea who's who. So, with Disbelief Papyrus, I had to look up a reference, and this is the little design I came up with. If there's anything I should add, I don't know if you're watching Goomba Fan 3000, but if you are and you have any details you want me to add or take away, be sure to let me know in the chat. I'll be checking it more often this time. I'm in a weird mood today. Weird good, not like weird bad. Because I posted a drawing on my DeviantArt. Some of you guys have seen it. I'm really proud of it. That pose was quite challenging. And then on top of that, like half the layers, there were like 17 layers. Half the layers were all gradients and filters that I used to really bring the colors to the next level. So I'm super proud of it. And then I spent like an hour earlier listening to Google Translate Sings. I don't know if I don't know who here has actually seen it, but it's hilarious. I mean, you guys have probably seen it. Hold on, let me go back and check Disbelief Papyrus's design, just to see if I need to switch my line art color. Here it is. Okay, so that needs to be yellow. Gotcha. Ugh. Now my throat's making noise. I probably shouldn't have had cereal today. Because milk, it does things to your throat. And they're not really things that you notice unless you're paying attention to them. But oh boy, it shows in Mike. Apparently, that's what I've heard. But so yeah, now I'm gonna switch over to like a red, maybe an orange. This line art's coloring is all subject to change. I'll probably change that color too on the bones or face or whatever. I don't know. I will come up with that later. Okay, the boots are just red, so I'll just go with a red for the line art. So how is everybody's week so far? Um, my week's been, it's actually been pretty good, just really, really busy. Um, but yeah, it's, that's life, I guess. You know, busy, lifelike. um, but you know what? I'd rather be busy than bored. Um, boredom is the worst, which is what I'm trying to not, or I'm trying to not make this stream boring. I don't know what I can do. Maybe I should look up jokes or say tongue twisters. Um, tongue twisters are interesting. I'm really good at some of them right off the bat, but then there are others that oh, if I don't practice them, I just can't. um I don't know. Um is there anything you guys would like to see? I'm going to check the chat when I finish these spikes. Um so edgy. Maybe I'll just use this brown for the bones. I'll have to go back and change the color of the spine. Well, you know what? Maybe I don't have to. I want my color wheel back. Why would that even be a window you can close? Um, just saying. Um, you know what? I think I like blue for the arms and legs and stuff. It doesn't have to be actual bones, even though the whole thing about Papyrus is that he's a skeleton. Um, reminds me of like the skeleton crew from MST3K, The Return. Um, anyone else seen that? It's I don't know if there's going to be a second season. I hope there is. Um, or if you have seen it, what do you think actually? Um, um, okay, I know I said I'd check the chat after I got the spikes done, but I want to get this creepy smile done. One of these days I would love to have like a 2 or 3 monitor setup so I can just look over at the chat. Um, why did that make the Mickey Mouse Club theme song get stuck in my head? Um, I don't even know if I should sing it because, I mean, could that be a copyright strike? um, I don't know. Um, That and I'm like not good at singing yet. I'm learning. I would be learning faster if I could afford a vocal coach, but I can't. So I'm stuck with learning on YouTube, and it's all right. Like, you can pick up on techniques, but there are some concepts that are just easier to learn when you have someone who knows what they're doing helping you out, you know? Um, Alright, let's give it this flame here. And then I'll check the chat before I move on to coloring. For real this time. Okay, nobody has said anything. Um, hmm. Okay. Looks like I'm going back to this. Alright, I think that looks okay. Let's delete that line art. Now I've got to go through and close it all so that I can color it. Who's the leader of the club that's made for you and me? M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. Ugh, I have my earbuds in, so my ability to hear what I actually sound like, because your voice in your mind, the voice that you hear when you speak is, your body does acoustic stuff to it, so it's not quite what it actually sounds like. So my perception of my voice is distorted by the earbuds, since they're limiting my ability to hear what I'm actually saying and also messing with my internal acoustics and blah blah blah, science, science, science. Um, hmm. Nobody's here for science, we're here for art. If we wanted to watch science, we'd be watching a science channel. But yeah, your internal acoustics are pretty much the entire reason most people hate their voices on audio. It doesn't actually sound that annoying to people who aren't you. You just think it sounds annoying. Come on, undo. There we go. You just think it sounds annoying because it's not as pleasant to listen to as what you hear in your head. But I mean, everybody else just thinks it's your normal voice. That's just how you sound. They don't, why am I rambling about talking? Alright. Let's see if the line art is fully closed, because if it is, darn it. Let me also check this. Okay, so I need to close it there and there. Alright, that should work. Yep, there we go. Now both characters use a pretty intense blue. Hold on, let me just command here and here. So that's less to erase. And this could actually be a deeper blue here. There we go. Hmm. Alright, let's get a nice golden color and see. Yeah, that looks good. Let's get an orange for the spikes. I hope this is something like what you wanted if you're watching a Goomba fan. I tried. Alright, let's fill this in. Need to go darker and maybe a bit more desaturated. There we go. Wow, this is turning out kind of creepy. If you want me to redo it, let me know. But if it's what you wanted, I'm happy to, I don't know, just usually when I do commissions and stuff, I try to get a lot of guidance so that it's exactly what the person wanted. But with commissions, I give myself time. With this, I'm just kind of blasting through it as quickly as possible. So I'm probably not going to shade this either, just so I can move on, because I don't know what time it is, because my full screen does not show me the time, and I miss Windows so much. Yeah, I'm like almost, or I'm more than 20 minutes into this stream, so yeah, I think unless there's a change I absolutely need to make, I'm gonna call it for this one. So I will just layer, overlay, I'll do a purple, bam, there's my brush. Conspicuous signature is conspicuous. So I will just knock this off the to-do list. If you have any requests, put them in the chat and I will add them to the to-do list. I'm about to check it right now. Okay. Like, I know there's lag. But let's see what's going on. Alright, well, I guess it's on to the other one. If nobody gives me any suggestions, I guess I'll just work on something of my choosing. If there's time, of course. That's a pretty big if. But work can always expand to fill the time allotted. For those of you who don't know, the reason that I don't put a face cam on this video is that I basically make the faces I draw. I know I said that last time, but I can't explain it. It helps in this weird way. So yeah, like my eyes are seriously bugging out right now. And so it's hold on. Let's draw the headphones and I'll put the hair on a new layer. I'm trying not to undo so much. I think the point of this request stream is that it's going to be fast and kind of low quality, but just fun. Maybe more fun for me than for you, and I'm sorry if that's the case. I'll try to find ways to make it fun for you guys. Again, if you have any suggestions, let me know. Uh, this silence is awkward. Obviously I can't put on music because, I mean, one, that would just totally mess up the audio quality. The audio quality, air quotes there. Because, I mean, guess who does not have any kind of decent microphone? Like, I mean, for my comic dubbing stuff, I literally just use my computer mic. I think for this I have a set of earbuds with a microphone in them, but I'm not sure if it's using that. I can check the audio input probably in OBS. Hold on. It doesn't say what the audio input is. Oh well. I think it did switch to the microphone in the earbuds because it changed the audio quality whenever I tested it. Stream health is in the yellow. Yeah, I know my internet's kind of... But, anyone seen any good movies lately, or any good TV shows, or I know I need to see Kingsman: The Golden Circle whenever that comes out where I can afford to see it. No, I don't want to... Cancel. Cancel. I forgot to put my computer in do not disturb mode. Let's hope I don't get any messages. I'll come back to the hands. Because if nothing else, if I run out of time, my throat's doing things again. If nothing else, I can come back to them and make them circles. But if I waste time now, everything else is going to be rushed. And nobody likes that, I think. I don't know, maybe it's fun to watch me freak out and try to draw things as quickly as I humanly can. Like Baymax, though, I am not fast. So Voltron's got a new season coming out this Friday that I won't be able to see until like Sunday at least. My town is having another festival in celebration of a certain specific breed of goat. This breed comes with a mutation in its genes that cause it to seize up if you scare it. So, like, if you're from this town, you know the breed I'm talking about, and I don't need to say it. And if you know goats, you probably know what I'm talking about, but this is the one event that actually puts our town on the map these days. Um, so I'm gonna go there and try to network and get things like connections or maybe a commission or two. Maybe draw some portraits. Um, Portraiture is one of those things where it can be either very fun um, or very painful. I mean, not really from a technical. I mean, from a technical standpoint, it's fun because you're actually trying to create the likeness of a real person. But sometimes real people have scars and you pick up on them and you kind of just get this feeling there's a story there, but you shouldn't ask. Um, I mean, you include them, of course, because I mean, as far as I'm concerned, scars are really nothing more than a sign that you've been alive and done things with being alive, you know? Um, but some people are sensitive about them, and it's kind of rude to just ask. Um, so even though, I don't know, I should probably save this for a philosophy of portraiture class. You know, something appropriately pretentious and artsy. Um, this horse does not look like a horse. It looks like. I feel bad for the horse that looks like this. um, let's check the time. Oh, I've still got 20 minutes left. I can take time to do hands unless there's another request in the chat. Um, there is not. Yeah, I can do hands. Hands! I might go back and add more to a Goomba fan's request. I'm sorry if Goomba fan is not watching this stream, but I mean, there's really not much I can do about it on my end. Again, like, Wednesday's really gonna be the only day that I stream, and I'm gonna try to stream every Wednesday. Though I do have to check the calendar, because, like, if a major holiday falls on a Wednesday, there's a chance I won't actually have the time, because, in this house, we are pretty much all workaholics, and, like, sometimes we work major holidays, and on the occasion we don't, we take that not working really seriously. I mean, technically speaking, we still work because we usually clean up the house and prepare a large dinner that will be leftovers for like a week, maybe two. Or at least for as long as we can possibly stretch them, because cooking good food takes a lot of time. And like, when you cook good food, you want to make it last because you don't always have that kind of time. Um, Alright, let's see if this will, What? My line art's actually mostly closed? Okay, I need to fix that. But that's closed. Alright. Let's see. I'm just gonna fill this in with like a gray. I got rid of my color window, didn't I? Yes, I did. Why does that keep happening? Because I don't look where I click. Reference. Layer. There we go. Maybe I should fill it in with something bright so I can actually see where I'm coloring. Oh, that's hard to look at. Maybe not that bright. Okay, that's better. Alright, protect alpha, and then I'm going to merge this so that my line art's all one layer, and then view, background color, something appropriately dark and kind of dreary, like, that'll work. And then let's get to coloring. Ugh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remind myself, no cereal on Wednesdays. It does things. Okay, that is... Like, I know she's pale, but I feel like that pale is too pale. I can add the gloves and coloring, I guess. And the undershirt here. I have so much music stuck in my head and I can't sing. That's why I gotta learn. Um, let's see. And I guess if I'm gonna talk about my process, I guess if this is what you can call it, I try to avoid um actually using white or black in the coloring phase. Um, just because it looks, I mean, you can make it work, I guess, but I feel like there's actually more that I can do by avoiding using the pure hues and stuff. You'll find I try to avoid actually using a fully. I avoid using this red. This red does not work. But this red over here, that looks kind of nice, you know? Um, it, well, I don't need to explain, you saw it. And you'll see that it's pretty saturated, but just, there's more I can work with by having it like that. See, she has green eyes. There we go. Let's get a nice orangey color for the pumpkin. Hey, I didn't even need to change that. The eyes can be a super bright yellow. See, now I need to desaturate that, and there we go. That looks alright. And then we'll need kind of a jeans color for the pants. For the pants. I talk weird. For someone who lives in the South, I have an awful Southern accent. Not awful like thick, awful like it's not at all convincing. Like I can hear that it's wrong, and I can hear how it's wrong, but for some reason, whenever I just go for it, it doesn't work. Which I guess means I have no right to criticize Hollywood on its awful Southern accents, but I mean, the best Southern accent I ever heard, like, that wasn't, the best Southern accent I ever heard in a production where the actor probably was not Southern, don't quote me on that, he might have been. And I say probably wasn't because the accent varied, like, a Texas accent is not a Tennessee accent, is not a North Florida accent. So you can, so when you learn how to hear the difference between them, it starts bothering you when a character switches accents in the in the middle of a sentence for no reason. But the best accent I heard by someone who probably was not a Southerner was actually the Batman's Killer Croc. That was a fabulous, I mean, comparatively fabulous. That was a pretty decent Louisiana, and it only really drifted out to Mississippi just a little. But I mean, I know the Louisiana accent is really distinctive even among Southern accents. Like you hear somebody and you just know they're from Louisiana. Whereas if you're not, if you don't understand Southern accents, you might not be able to tell someone from Texas, or you might not be able to tell that someone's from Texas and not Virginia. Let's see. I'm gonna check the chat here. Oh snap! I forgot she was supposed to be in her Halloween Town costume. Oh no! I'm sorry. Cringe facepalm. I will probably end up redrawing this later. Um, there we go. Oh no. I'm sorry about that, I guess. Here I am rambling about Southern accents, forgetting what I'm supposed to draw. um, does that really surprise anyone? Least of all me. It's been so long since I've drawn her Halloween Town costume. I haven't forgotten what it looks like. I just forgot to draw it in this one because I'm so used to drawing her normal outfit. But I think I have a fun idea that might make up for it. Alright, let's see. Linear, foreground. Let's just drag this gradient straight down. And alright, does it look good anyway? I don't know if I'll redraw it or anything. Like, I want to, but I don't know if I have time. That's not where I want to put it. Alright, I'm gonna check the chat and see what I'm doing next. I've only really got 5 minutes left. Goomba fan, I'm gonna have to ask you if maybe you could send me some JPEGs or PNGs of your OC, because something about the Scratch website, I have to run my Flash player, and for some reason it's weird, it doesn't work that great. But I mean, I can, it's just hard to see exactly what you mean me to see because my computer is dumb. Um, all right. I'm not stopping the stream just yet. I still have 3 minutes. Gosh darn it. Let's see. I'm gonna go with a lighter shade here. Let's see what this does. That looks better. Expand to, should take the edge off it. This should probably be a bit darker, maybe more saturated. How does this look? Alright, let's check the chat again. Thank you. Mean to type thanks and thank you end up being a role player. Not that there's anything wrong with role playing. I would actually let me check that out. I actually would love to get into role play. It's just all my friends either don't role play or are busy. Okay, different OC, but it should be nice. It should be pretty easy to make into a zombie. Alright, well, it's 3 o'clock. Send your request now, and I will actually prepare it, or at least just a sketch so I can get straight into it. So yeah, if you have any requests, I will prepare them for the next stream. And yeah, now I did promise my brother I would be off by this time, so I'm just gonna wrap up here, and I'll be back in like 3 hours. But in the meantime, I've got to feed the cat and do my Inktober theme. Uh, not the cats that I've been doing commissions to take care of. We have a third cat, but she doesn't like the others, so she has her own room, and she's the one that I have to feed. So I have to go and feed her, and after she's fed, I'll do Inktober, and then I'll prepare sketches for the next round. So thank you guys for watching. Bye!